Hi, I'm Miss Boom. Let's solve equations in the form ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. So here we have an equation. We can factorize this, take the highest common factor, which is x, and we're left with x times y is x squared, that's x times y is negative 2x, that's negative 2. So now using the null factor law, we can see that x is equal to 0 and x minus 2 is also equal to 0. To get rid of the minus 2, bring it to the other side, we have x equals to 2. So these are our two solutions. Let's try another question. This time we have to factorize. You might recall perfect squares and recognize it. If you don't, please click on the little eye in the corner and it'll take you to the video to revise that. So we notice that this is a perfect square where when you square root the 25 you get 5, and we need negative 10 in the middle, so we have minus 5 as our factor. So this is a perfect square. If you can't remember, please watch the video again. So here we have x minus 5 is our factor. So x minus 5 is equal to 0. Bring the 5 to the other side and we get x equals to 5. If you don't recognize that this is a perfect square and you wrote down two brackets and you thought of numbers that multiply to give you 25 and add to negative 10, you will still get minus 5 and minus 5, and then you'll realize that it is a perfect square. Next question, x squared plus 7x plus 10 is equal to 0. So let's factorize this by looking for two factors of 10, or two numbers that multiply to give 10 and add to give positive 7. So what are the factors of 10? 1 and 10 does not give 7. What are the next two factors we can think of? 2 times 5, and that does equals to 7 when you add it together. So 2 and 5 go in there. So now x plus 2 is equal to 0, which means x is equal to minus 2, and x plus 5 is equal to 0, which means x is equal to minus 5. Let's try another question. This time we have to move the 10 over to the left. So now we have minus 10. And then we factorize. So what two numbers multiply to give 10 and add to give 3? And do notice the minus over there as well. So 2 times 5 is 10, and we need it to be positive 3. So we want the 5 to be positive. So we have plus 5 and minus 2. Doesn't matter which order you put them in, the answers will be the same. So x minus 2 is 0, cancel the minus 2, x is equal to 2. So don't forget the other factor, that's also another common mistake. So x plus 5 is 0, and then cancel out the 5 on both sides, we get x is equal to minus 5. Let's do a super hard question. In this question, we have to factorize, and we notice that the number in front of x squared is not 1. So we have to use the cross method. Two terms that multiply to give us 3x squared is x and 3x. And then we think of numbers that multiply to give us 8, could be 4 and 2. But we notice that 4 times 3 is 12, 2 times x is just 2x, 12 plus 2 is not 10. So let's flip them over, use something else instead. 2 and 4 the other way. So 2 times 3 is 6, and 4 times x is just 4x. 6 plus 4 is 10. So let's bracket that off. So we have x plus 2 and 3x plus 4. Now we solve. X plus 2 is equal to 0, so x is negative 2. And we have 3x plus 4 is equal to 0. Bring the 4 over is negative 4, dividing by 3, and we get x is equal to negative 4/3. Here are a few more questions for you to try. Pause the video, give it a go, and then unpause to see the solutions. Here are the answers. I haven't gone through these solutions. If you're stuck or if you've made any mistakes, watch examples 1 to 5 again. Make sure you practice. You'll need these skills for the later videos as well. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.